Okay, cool. So yeah, haven't played this game in years. A friend of mine played it a lot, and I watched her play it, and then I think I bought it on my DS. I don't remember, to be honest. And then I got the emulator at some point, but I don't think I ever properly played it on the emulator. So play the game and entertain me. Try my best. All right, let's see. Oh wait, I think I could just. Oh, that's loud. Hold on, I might have to turn this down. This is gonna be weird because I have to play like with my mouse because the DS is like a touchscreen type game. So the emulator tries to do the same thing. Okay, let's see if this works. Okay, cool. Looking good. A little loud. This game is so extra. On volume. Gasp, gasp. Sorry, I'm like not reading text. Gasp! A dead body. Thank you. Dang it, why me? I can't get caught. Not like this. Ah, that's alcohol! Oh, that's strong! I've gotta find someone to pin this on. Not the Hey, Mac. Someone like him! No! Not our BFF! Make it look like he did it. August 3rd, 9:47 a.m. Oh, it's the day after my birthday. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 2. Spooky. Boy, am I nervous. Oh yeah, I always gotta keep up that hydration. Smart. Sorry. Smart. I always forget. I need to adjust the webcam, not my Streamlabs. Right. Hello, pretty lady. I mean, hiya, Chief. I'm glad I made it on time. Well, I have to say, Phoenix, I'm impressed. Not everyone takes on a murder trial right off the bat like this. Says a lot about you, and your client as well. Thanks? Actually, it's because I owe him a favor. A favor? You mean you knew the defendant before this case? Yes. Actually, kind of owe my current job to him. Isn't there not like some kind of rule about not defending people, like not being a defendant or a prosecutor for someone you actually know? I don't know. Maybe that's just more like a personal code thing people do. He's one of the he's one of the reasons I became attorney. I was like, did I read that? I'm like, no, I did not. Well, that's news to me. I want to help him out any way I can. I just really want to help him. I owe him that much. Uh-oh. It's over! My life, everything, it's all over! Isn't that your client screaming over there? Yeah, that's him. Death, despair, ugh! Trying to remember. I think someone explained that like this game is like it is fictionally, it's like a fictional justice system, but it's also based off, it's like loosely based off of like an actual justice system, but I forget which. I don't know if it was American or something. I forget if I read this or not. I don't know. I'll say it again. Death, despair. Ugh. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna die. It sounds like he wants to die. Yeah. But you cannot. That's what I thought. That makes sense. Okay, cool. Good to know. Nick! Hey there, Larry. Dude, I'm so guilty. Tell them I'm guilty. Well, that's it. Chapter over. Case closed. We're done. He's guilty. He says he's guilty. Let's go. Give me the death sentence. I ain't afraid to die. What? What's wrong, Larry? Ugh, it's all over. I'm finished. Finished. I can't live in a world without her. I can't. Who took her away from me, Nick? Who did this? He literally just wants to be guilty and die because this chick is gone. Oh my word. And then he's like, who did this? If we say you're guilty, we ain't gonna find out, buddy. We ain't gonna find out. Wait, I gotta see something real quick. Oh no, that's accurate. Okay. Oh, Nick, you gotta help me. Who took my baby away? The person responsible for your girlfriend's death? I wish I had the... Okay, sorry, I read the dialogue ahead. Oh, I wish I had the money for the HD version that Steam came out with, but I don't got the spare money, so... It's this old emulator I have, which is a little dicey, but whatever. It works, technically. The newspaper say it was you. My name is Phoenix Wright. Here's the story. I'm just now imagining an anime scene where he has like a piece of toast in his mouth and he's running to the court like, ah! And then voiceover. I'm Phoenix Wright. I'm late to my very first murder case. My first case is a fairly simple one. Ooh. A young woman was killed in her apartment. The guy they arrested was the unlucky sap dating her. Larry Butts. Ha ha. My best friend since grade school. Final scratch. Our school had a saying, when something smells, it's usually the butts. Ah! In the 3 years I've known him, it's usually been true. He has a knack for getting himself in trouble. One thing I can say, though, it's usually not his fault. He just has terrible luck. Yeah, Tail, exactly. But I know better than anyone that he's a good guy at heart. That and I owe him one, which is why I took the case, to clear his name. And that's just what I'm going to do! Cut in the intro anime sequence with the name of the show and the upbeat music and stuff. Anyway, 10 a.m. District Court, courtroom number 2. Oh my, who did this? Okay, the sound effects are quiet, but the music itself is loud. The court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Larry Butts.
The prosecution is ready, Your Honor.
The, defense is ready, Your Honor.
Ahem.
Mr. Wright? Oh, wrong voice. This is your first trial, is it not? Yes, Your Honor. I'm a little nervous. Your conduct during this trial will decide the fate of your client. Murder is a serious charge. For your client's sake, I hope you can control your nerves. What a beard, very right? It's like so smooth looking. Thank you, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, given the circumstances, I think we should have a test to ascertain your readiness. Cue the tutorial! Oh! Yes, Your Honor. Ugh. Hand shaking. Eyesight fading. The test will consist of a few simple questions. Answer them clearly and concisely. Please state the name of the defendant in this case. Defendant. Wait. Okay, I know it's supposed to be really easy. But like, defendant is the person I'm defending? Or the me. I think it's supposed to be Larry, right? Right? I'm not stupid. Because the defendant of, yeah. Why am I overthinking this? This should be very straightforward. The defendant? Well, that's Larry Butts, Your Honor. Yeah, okay. I don't know why I overthink things. I get like, the defendant equals the accused. Yeah, that's what, okay. I'm just overthinking things. Correct. Just keep your wits about you and you'll do fine. Next question. This is a murder trial. Tell me, what's the victim's name? Oh, I know this one. Glad I read the case report cover. Wait. Glad I read the case report cover to cover so many times. It's... Wait. Uh-oh. No! No way! I forgot! I'm trying to total blank here. Phoenix? Are you absolutely sure you're up to this? Love her face. It's great. You don't even know the victim's name? Oh, the victim! Of course I know the victim's name. Please kill me. I, just forgot. Temporarily, of course. I think I feel a migraine coming on. Look, the defendant's name is listed in the court record. This? Oh, snap. Cindy's autopsy report. So that's probably her name. Cindy. I knew this all along. You didn't have to tell me. Search the court record button to check it at any time, okay? Remember to check it often. Do it for me, please. I'm begging you. Let's hear your answer. Who is the victim in this case? It's oh, Cindy. I almost said Cinders. Like, no, that's not it. Cindy Stone. Tutorials are great. Excuse me. I tasted the alcohol. Oh. The victim's name is Cindy Stone. Mm-hmm. Correct. Now, tell me, what was the cause of death? She died because she was hit with a blunt object, but I'm just gonna double check. Cause of death, loss of blood due to blunt trauma. Yeah, I knew that. Yeah. She was struck once by a blunt object. Correct. You've answered all my questions. I see no reason why we shouldn't proceed. You seem much more relaxed, Mr. Wright. Good for you. Thank you, Your Honor. Because I don't feel relaxed. That's for sure. Your name is literally Wright. I think you got this. Well then. First, a question for the prosecution. Mr. Payne?
Yes, Your Honor.
As Mr. Wright just told us, the victim was struck with a blunt object. Would you explain to the court just what that object was?
The murder weapon was a statue of the Thinker. It was found lying on the floor next to the victim.
I see. The court accepts it into evidence. Statue added to the court record. Woo! Dope. Right. Be sure to pay attention to any evidence added during the trial. That evidence is the only ammunition you have in court. Oh gosh, I was gonna make a joke, but I forgot what the game's called. In Danganronpa, it literally is a weapon. Well, almost literally. Touch the court record button to check the court record frequently. Everyone's just like, what button? What is she talking about with the button? There's no buttons on the table. Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its first witness.
The prosecution calls the defendant, Mr. Butts, to the stand.
Chief, what do I do now? Pay attention. You don't want to miss any information that might help your client's case. You'll get your chance to respond to the prosecution later, so be ready. Let's just hope he doesn't say anything unfortunate. He's probably going to. Uh-oh. Larry gets excited easily. This could be bad. Oh, you look so confident. I was gonna fuck it up.
Ahem. Mr. Butts, is it not true that the victim had recently dumped you? Hey, watch it, buddy! We were great together! We were Romeo and Juliet! Cleopatra! Mark Anthony!
Didn't they all die? I wasn't dumped. She just wasn't taking my phone calls or seeing me. Ever.
What's it to you anyway?
Mr. Butts.
What you describe is generally what we mean by dumped. In fact, she had completely abandoned you. It was seeing other men.
Everyone dies, right, Ketchup? Yeah, seriously, Ketchup, buddy.
She had just returned from overseas with one of them the other day before the murder. What do you mean, one of them? Lies! All of it lies! I don't believe a word of it. Your Honor, the victim's passport. According to this, she was in Paris until the day before she died.
Passport added to the court record. I wish the text wasn't so slow, but I think that's because of tech issues, not game issues. Indeed, she appears to have returned the day before the murder. Wait, hold on. I want to be a good defendant. The statue of the shape of the thinker, it's rather heavy. Okay. The victim apparently arrived home from Paris on 7:30, the day before the murder. And then it shows that the next day, between 4 and 5 p.m. And then, attorney's badge. One of my possessions. No one would believe I was a defense attorney if I didn't carry this. Good to know. Wait, profiles.
Oh, wait, what? Hello.
Oh, she is the curl. Victim of the case, a model. She lived in an apartment by herself. Defendant in the case, a likable guy who was my friend in grade school. Chief attorney at Fay & Co., my boss, and a very good defense attorney. Except apparently it's my job to defend now. Prosecutor for the case, lacks presence, generally bad at getting his points across. Wonderful. Dude, no way.
The victim was a model, but did not have a large income. It appears that she had several
sugar daddies.
daddies?
Sugar?
Yes, older men who gave her money and gifts. She took their money and used it to support her lifestyle.
How did I not remember that this game mentioned sugar daddies? I must have not understood it back then.
Dude! We can clearly see what kind of woman this Miss Stone was.
Okay, are we trying to solve her murder, or are we trying to judge her? I mean, come on. Pain? Really? Tell me, Mr. Butts, what do you think of her now? Oh my gosh, he's gonna say, I want to murder her! Right. I don't think you want him to answer that question. Yeah, Larry has a way of running his mouth in all the wrong directions. Should I? Let's stop him from answering. My client had no idea the victim was seeing other men. That question is irrelevant to this case. It literally is. It literally is. Because you're making him think differently of her now, which doesn't make sense if we're talking about what he thought of her the day she was supposedly murdered. If he was like madly in love with her the day she was murdered, it wouldn't make sense for him to murder her. Ugh.
Oof, wince.
Dude, Nick, what do you mean irrelevant? That cheating she-dog. Yeah, I don't know what to tell you, Tail. It's, gaming judicial systems are great. I'm gonna die. I'm just gonna drop dead. Yeah, and when I meet her in the afterlife, I'm going to get to the bottom of this. Let's continue with the trial, shall we? I'm not paid by the hour.
I believe the accused's motive is clear to every...
Morons. All of them. Yes, quite. Oh, boy. This is so not looking good. What are you talking? Oh, my goodness. I give up.
Next question. You went to the victim's apartment on the day of the murder, did you not? Oh. Well, did you or did you not?
Well, maybe I did, and maybe I didn't. He's just like a frick. Uh-oh, he went. What do I do? I don't know. I don't know. Wait. Okay. Ugh. I don't know. I mean, either way, he went to the apartment. But, like, if I try to block it, they're probably gonna be like, that seems suspicious. I'll just see what happens. If I have to load, I have to load. I know. I'll send him a signal. Tell the... I'm trying to imagine. It's like, tell the truth. Like, what sort of signal is that? Yeah, I was there. I went. Oh my, then he really did murder her. What a scoundrel. Alright, Taylor, you have a good night as well. Thanks for stopping by. Order. Well, Mr. Butts, Dude, chill. She wasn't home, man. So, like, I didn't see her. What kind of shrill of an objection was that?
Your Honor, the defendant is lying.
Lying? That is a concept?
The prosecution would like to call a witness who can prove Mr. Butts is lying.
Well, that simplifies matters. Who is your witness?
The man who found the victim's body. Just before making the gruesome discovery, he saw the defendant fleeing the scene of the crime. Oh.
Order! Order in the court! Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its witness. Yes, Your Honor. This is bad. On the day of the murder,
My witness.
Ignore that.
On the day of the murder, my witness was selling. On the day of.
My word, I can't do his voice anymore. Frick! I'm too tired for this.
On the day of the murder, my witness was selling newspapers at the victim's building. Please bring Mr. Frank. Mr. Frank saw it.
Let's get it, saw it. To the stand. Oh my word, it's the murderer! Ah!
Mr. Saw, you sell newspaper subscriptions. Is this correct? Oh yes, newspapers, yes.
Mr. Sawit, you may proceed with your testimony. Please tell the court what you saw on the day of the murder. Oh, this is the part where we can actually, like, object and stuff. I'm ready. I'm ready. Witness's account. Let's go. Let's go, you murderer.
I was going door to door selling subscriptions when I saw a man fleeing an apartment. I thought he must be in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him.
Yeah, he definitely looks like he's running away there.
Thinking it strange, I looked inside the apartment. Then I saw her lying there, a woman, not moving, dead. I quailed in fright and found myself unable to go inside. I thought to call the police immediately. However, the phone in her apartment wasn't working. I went to a nearby park and found a public phone. I remember the time exactly. It was 1 p.m.
Wait a minute. No, that's not it. This says she's died at that time. How could he have called at 1 p.m.? Yeah.
The man who ran was, without a doubt, the defendant sitting right over there.
I knew what I was going to say without having to actually click.
Larry, why didn't you tell the truth?
I can't defend you against a testimony like that. Yes, you can. We got this, bro. We got this. Incidentally, why was the phone in the victim's apartment working?
Your Honor, at the time of the murder, there was a blackout in the building.
Aren't phones supposed to work during a blackout?
Yes, Your Honor. However, some cordless phones do not function normally. The phone that Mr. Sawit used was one of those. Your Honor, I have a record of the blackout for your perusal. Blackout record added to the court record.
Alright, let's look at this bad boy. Electricity in Miss Stone's building was out from noon to 6 p.m. on the day of the crime. Okay.